These are the two world-class giga coasters that I rode these past couple weeks for my summer 2016 park trips. Intimidator 305 at Kings Dominion in Doswell, Virginia, and Fury 225 in Charlotte, North Carolina at Carowinds are both world-class, phenomenal roller coasters. I highly recommend both, and they're some of the best roller coasters in the world. So whichever one wins, everyone will have a different opinion. They're both phenomenal roller coasters, so whichever one wins doesn't mean that I particularly dislike one of them. So whichever one wins, I know people have different opinions. I know people have disagreements and agreements at the same time. But without further ado, let's begin. I'm excited to see. So first up is the height. And so this is common sense. It's obvious. Fury 225 is 325 feet. Intimidator 305 is 305 feet. So without common sense, Fury 225 is going to win, and so that is why it is going to get a point. And by the way, I started a new pointing system. So the more important the category, the more points it will be worth for each roller coaster. But it's getting a little bit boring just putting 1 point for each category that a roller coaster wins. So let's, for example, one of them will be maybe 3 points, one of them may be 2 points. This is going for categories, by the way. And then the weaker categories that don't really matter will be 1 point. Because height doesn't really matter in a roller coaster. You could have a 100-foot roller coaster, for example, Maverick, that could be better than a 250-foot roller coaster. So, but either way, Fury 225 is going to get the point of the 1 point that it's worth. Now speed, and this is also worth 1 point because speed doesn't really matter for a roller coaster either. You could have a roller coaster that goes 65 miles per hour that can be better than an 85 mile per hour roller coaster. It could really make a difference, which is why speed's only worth 1 point. But Fury 225 goes 95 miles per hour, and Intimidator 305 goes 90 miles per hour. So it's a 5 mile per hour difference, not too much, but it's still more of a speed. So which is why Fury 225 is going to yet again get the point. Now duration. Now this is worth 2 points because a longer ride just adds on to the experience. And so Fury 225 is definitely a consistently longer ride than Intimidator 305. Intimidator 305 from the drop, not the lift hill, to the brake run is about 1:40 seconds. In my head, I probably timed it during the ride. Fury 225 from the drop to the brake run is about, I would say, about 1:50, 2 minutes. Not too long, but also not too short. Definitely not. But from the lift hill to the station again, from leaving the station to coming back into the station, it's definitely about 3-minute timing. Maybe more. About 3 minutes, 25 seconds as Carowinds accordance is to be. Intimidator 305 to get from leaving the station to get back into the station is about, I would say, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, around there. Not too long, but also not too short once again. But Fury 225 will be getting the 2 points, its duration's worth 2 points, since it definitely adds on to the experience of the roller coaster even more. Now the drop, and this is also worth 2 points, because you still could have a roller coaster that doesn't have a great drop, but drop still matters, because drops are very fun on a roller coaster. They're the main points of a roller coaster. However, they really aren't all of the roller coaster. And the best drop of these two is definitely Fury 225. You feel like you're falling forever. It feels like a never-ending drop. It's basically like a drop tower in roller coaster form. That's how crazy Fury 225's drop is. If I would rate it on a 1 to 10 scale, it would be a 10 for the drop. It's a crazy drop. And you should go check out my review for it as on accordance of that scale. But in Intimidator 305, that drop is steeper. You have Fury 225, which is an 81-degree drop, and Intimidator 305, which is an 85-degree drop. So it's a 4-degree difference, which is quite a bit when it comes to drop degreeing and steepness, but still, Fury 225 is the better drop. As Intimidator 305's drop doesn't feel over that short amount of time. But if Fury 225 feels over it takes a very long time to get to the bottom of that drop feels. Now the intensity. Intensity is worth 3 points. This is a very big point of a roller coaster that everyone looks for. Every roller coaster enthusiast looks for. And Intimidator 305 is by far, without a doubt, the most intense roller coaster I've ever been on. And I'm putting that out here right now, right here. It is the most intense roller coaster that I've been on. It is a crazy ride. It sends such an adrenaline rush through your body. It's crazy. And that's why it's easily winning against Fury. But Fury 225 is also a very, very intense roller coaster. So if you like intensity, you'll probably love both of these roller coasters, which I do. So intensity is worth 3 points. So now the score is 3-6. So Fury 225 is still winning by half. But Intimidator 305 still at least got 3 points now. Now airtime, and this is also a major thing that roller coaster enthusiasts like me look for. And so airtime is worth 3 points. That is why. And Fury 225 definitely has the better airtime here, and more airtime too. Intimidator 305 isn't really focused on airtime, it's more about the crazy bank turns and the intensity. But Fury 225 I like about it, Fury 225, is the intensity, the airtime, tons of elements on Fury 225, which is mainly, but this point is the airtime. That's why the airtime on Fury 225 is better, and that's worth 3 points. So now Fury 225 is getting 3 more points, which means Fury 225 now has a 9, and Intimidator 305 still has a 3. Now smoothness, and now this is worth 2 points, because sometimes not so smooth roller coasters could still be top roller coasters, and this is definitely a case with a lot of roller coasters out there. However, these are both smooth roller coasters, and so these are... Sorry about that. A lot of noise in the background today. So, Fury 225 and Intimidator 305 are both the equal roller coaster for this. So, they're both getting 2 points. So, now the score is 5-11. Fury 225 is still winning by 6 points. Now the restraints, and these are also worth 2 points because they definitely do add on to the experience. Fury 225, in my opinion, definitely has the better restraints. I think clamshell restraints are the best restraints that you can get on a roller coaster, have it implanted onto a roller coaster. Not Fury 225. Intimidator 305 has the vest-like shoulder restraints, which are comfortable for shoulder restraints, but Fury 225 still has the lap bar clamshell restraints, which to me are very comfortable. I never have a problem with them, and they are very comfortable, and that is why Fury 225 gets the 2 points for the restraints category. Now the layout. Now, I like compact coasters better than spread out L-shaped like layouts like Fury 225. And so Intimidator 305, which is why it's going to get the 2 points for this. This Fury 225 is a very compact, intense, crazy roller coaster, and that's why I like Intimidator 305's layout so much. It's definitely one of my favorite layouts. It has so many elements packed into that shorter ride than Fury 225, and it's great. Now to theming, and this is worth 1 point, but theming isn't really all that to me. So it's going to be 1 point, but Intimidator 305 is themed to Dale Earnhardt, and it has a plaza out on the front, pretty big plaza too, but not too much theming, same with Fury 225, but I think Intimidator 305 definitely had a stronger theming than Fury 225. Of course, Fury 225 has that whole entire big, gigantic plaza with the Fury 225 logo, which buzzes at night and glows at night, but Intimidator 305 has better theming. So now, the winner is Fury 225. Congratulations. Fury 225 is easily one of the best roller coasters in the world. It may be a little bit overrated compared to some people, and according to some people, but in my opinion, Fury 225 is a perfect roller coaster. I highly recommend it. Definitely one of the best out there, maybe even the best. So I thank you all for watching this review. Sorry for the tiring stutters and stuff like that, because I am very tired today, long day. But I will have more reviews. If you want to follow more reviews and more segments, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and rate. I'll see you all next time. Bye.